Hi, I'm Ben Stevenson from JourneyToTheCloud.com, here with John Drew, Director of IT at GreenPages Technology Solutions. So what's your definition of the cloud, John?
You get different definitions of the cloud depending on who you ask. You're going to get some people that say that the cloud is a monthly recurring charge thing, that if you're not paying for a service on a monthly basis, then it's not cloud. You're also going to get people that say the cloud is a fully automated thing, that systems are automatically partitioned and provisioned on an as-needed basis and that sort of thing. And those may be good parts of a cloud, but I like to keep it a little bit more simple and just basically say, is it virtual? And if the answer to the question of is it virtual is yes, then it's in the cloud. And if it's not virtualized, then it's not. And if you take a look at it and look at it in that fashion, it makes it a little bit simpler and easier to understand. And really, the cloud then becomes not a matter of is it a cloud, it's a matter of just where does the cloud sit. So and in that case, you really have two different types of cloud. You have private and you have public cloud. The private side of the cloud is broken down into, well, the most common one was where you have your infrastructure running in a virtualized setting and it's all in your location, and that's a private local cloud. That's your hardware, your virtual machines running in your building. The next part of that is when you take that equipment out of your building and put it into a co-location facility, and I'd call that a private Colo cloud. And that's basically your virtual machines running on your equipment in a Colo facility. From the private side, then you go to the public piece, and this is where the ones that you hear more of the abbreviations in the names. So now you're getting into the things like the infrastructure as a service, IaaS. And that's where you're taking your virtual machines, but you're running it on a provider's hardware in their facility. That's where the Amazon, the Terramark Enterprise Cloud, that sort of service comes out of play. The next part of the public cloud is the software as a service, or the SaaS, and that's where you're running their applications, usually in a web developed and a web delivery format on their systems and on their infrastructure. And that's examples of that are Salesforce.com, SalesNet is another one out there. Certainly the antivirus providers or the email screeners, the MX Logics, the Postinis, those type of services. And then you have the last part of the public cloud, which is the PaaS, the platform as a service, or as John Ross, our CTO, would say, performance as a service, where they get a little bit more granular with the cloud services they provide, and you actually can determine a certain level of resources that you need. You want a guaranteed level of CPU or memory or disk I/O performance, you can go to a platform as a service type of thing. So that's really my definition of the cloud itself. It's like I said, it brings it back to the easy question of is it virtual, and then if it is virtual, where does the application sit? And that's basically how I would define it.